Hello YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Learning with Ray. Today we'll be learning about the Linux file system and how to navigate this Linux file system using the terminal commands. Now, what is this Linux file system? I want you to visualize how a tree grows. It begins with a seed, then it grows into a sapling, and as it grows the stem shoots up, and as it grows it gets bigger. It starts growing leaves and branches away from the trunk. All these leaves and branches emerge from the trunk. One might ask, why are we even talking about trees in a Linux tutorial? Because the Linux file system also has a tree-like structure. If we try drawing the Linux system on a piece of paper, the Linux file system also has a tree-like structure. The first block begins with the root directory, and it consists of subdirectories such as system configuration files, commands and utilities, home directory and so much more. Now here's a list of some common directories. / represents the root directory. Everything is a subdirectory of root directory. Root directory is the first and foremost block. Everything else on your computer is a subdirectory of this root directory. Now etc. etc directory contains the system directory files. Bin contains regular commands and utilities such as pwd and cd command. We'll talk more about it later on in this video. Sbin directory contains programs that perform vital system tasks such as the network management, disk partitioning. Only the super user can access the Sbin directory. Regular users cannot. Home directory, it's basically assigned to every user on your computer. The user can store anything in his home directory such as music, documents, pictures. OPT directory contains optional commercial softwares. Let's say something such as the Chrome browser, Google Earth. They're all optional softwares, and when you install them, they're all stored in the OPT directory. TMP directory contains temporary files. Once you reboot your computer, all the temporary files are gone. When you shut down your computer, the temporary files, they're just gone. VAR directory, it contains variables such as the databases, user mail. They're located in var directory. Since the Linux file system structure is similar to that of a tree structure, the structure is also known as the directory tree. Absolute path and relative path. What is an absolute path? An absolute path refers to the complete details needed to locate the file or a folder. An absolute path begins with the root directory and follows the directory tree branch by branch until the path to the desired directory or file is completed. Now the following is an example of the absolute path. The above mentioned path is the absolute path of the file list.txt. But now what is a relative path? A relative path begins to the current working directory. For a relative path, you needn't mention the root directories and the previous branches of the current subdirectory. If our current working directory is John, then the document /phone.txt is the relative path of the file phone.txt. You needn't mention the root directory and all the directories before the John directory. Instead, you can just type the document /phone.txt and that's your relative path. That's the difference between the absolute path and relative path. For relative path, you needn't always mention the root directory and the path before the current working directory. Now that we've familiarized ourselves with the file system and the paths, in the next video, we'll learn how to navigate the file system using the terminal commands. If you found this video useful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please feel free to comment in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to hear your feedback and opinions. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.